So gone are the group stages. Now knockout football. Winner takes all, no second chance, win or bust. And that gets things running. Tries to get it forward quickly. Harnik with the ball through. That's offside. Yes, it is. Tries a long pass towards the front. Tries a through ball, dashing forward at pace, and he's through on goal.
Well, he just ran down a cul-de-sac then, no wonder he lost the ball.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Harnik with the cross. It's a bit too casual in possession. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Still goalless at the moment. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. So what now? Arnautovic hurtles into the tackle. A throw. And that's a throw. And it's Harnik. Ibrahimovic. Austria getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Ibrahimovic. Crunching tackle. And it's Arnautovic. Aimed long and direct. Austria can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Who's going to make this theirs? Harnik, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Goal, Austria! And it's Austria who go ahead.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Austria give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Toivonen. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Harnik. What about that from Harnik? All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Austria have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out.
There is the half-time whistle. Austria go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask you to give your support to our World Charity Fund.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Ibrahimovic, now it's Toivonen. Ekdal. It's a long forward pass. Arnautovic. And it's Toivonen. Loose ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Harnik. Now the pass. Chance. And more and more and more. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
be without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Alaba is long and forward. And it's Toivonen. Austria can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile. Toivonen. Really well taken goal.
Toivonen did so well with that interception, but what followed was a pretty lethal counter-attack that took seconds to convert. That's as sharp as it gets, believe me.
So is this the start of a comeback? Can he find a finish now? Oh, taken with style!
Janko just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
Austria grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Ekdal pumps it upfield. Cut out in the nick of time. Austria still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. Spoon forward. Played out wide. A chance! In with a header! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Right, now, what's on? No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. It's Harnik! What about that from Harnik? Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Austria tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Ibrahimovic. Done very well to intervene. Austria can't seem to retain possession. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That was just fractionally offside.
Austria, their final change.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Awesome. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Into the last 5 minutes. Towards the front. Gets up to head it! They've scored! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Austria totally rampant here. Harnik. Whipped in. Massive leap! And the ball's come out. Dragovic. Fuchs. Out on the left now. Puts it into the area. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Gets it back. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The final whistle. Austria a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can only benefit their campaign. A springboard win and a very buoyant outlook.
So they're ready to go. Another step along this circuitous route to European glory. That's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm going to choose Adam Lallana. Exceptional on the turn with his back to goal in opening up more options in that area between the opposition's defence and midfield. His ability to find space in such a crowded spot is so valuable to this team.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Fuchs. Looks like a good ball through. Harnik! Goal, Austria! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Austria take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Shapes the shoots, and he gobbles up the chance. 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
After 10 minutes,
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Austria take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Harnik tries to get it forward quickly. Harnik. The defence can get it clear. Is it in?
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
He's putting on a show here, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
He's off on a marauding run. And it's in the back of the net! Back to within one! Interesting! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
England get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Cuts it out. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries a through ball. He's played him through. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Delph knocks it towards the front. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Austria are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Delph is long and forward. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And here's the chance to counter. Chance! He slid it through. It's a goal! A two-goal cushion! And it's looking safe!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Austria take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, they may well be 2 up now, but the beauty of this game is that it can all change in a flash.
There will be 1 minute
Alaba. And the first half is done. Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
I'm afraid to tell you, we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Barkley looking up to see who wants it. Baumgartlinger comes sliding in. Baumgartlinger with the foul. Gibbs. It's Lallana! It's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Forward, what does he try from here? Sterling. Barkley. Lallana. Goes on a charge down the left. And it's Harding. Austria get it back again. Austria being made to look sloppy in possession here. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Dragovic. Alaba. Can he find a finish now? He scored!
None of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Austria go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
Barkley. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. Harnik on a strong run down the right. Good clearance and very necessary. Shoots! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
It so nearly came off for him.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Walcott. Tries a long pass towards the front. Alaba. He's going to run down the left wing. He's going to make this theirs. Now the cross. Harnik! They are rampant! And the lead is last 3! It is surely done!
After 81 minutes is
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Austria blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And it's Harnik. Harnik has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And Arnautovic! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there, didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Arnautovic into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. Arnautovic, and the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, almost a 6th! And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Kieran Gibbs positions himself well and cuts it out. And that will be the final act. Austria through to the last 4. Just 2 more steps now. They have got a crack at it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
24 teams have become 4. Their immediate target, a ticket to the final in Paris. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would say Christian Benteke, a striker.
Miralas is fouled. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Alderweireld. And it's for Tonga. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Alderweireld. Austria! And it's Austria who go ahead! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Oh, he's come flying in. It's Benteke. Austria making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity.
And he's found the net! Belgium are back in business! Nainggolan with a predatory goal.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Mertens with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Harnik. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Witsel brings the ball forward for Tongan. Company. Has a look and has a go. For Tongan. Harnik charges in. Harnik doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Great leap!
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Miralas. It's Nainggolan. Mirallas. Alderweireld drives forward with purpose. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Witsel. Can he finish? In he goes again! Goal! Belgium! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I think when you concede a goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
Belgium get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Vermaelen can hoist it clear. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Looks like a good ball through. Hit into the middle. Belgium got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Alderweireld. Fuchs hurtles into the tackle. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. It's Harnik! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
A substitution there.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Harnik. Harnik with the cross. Witsel. So what now? It's got through and... Well, they are still trailing. And they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Baumgartlinger tries to get it forward quickly. Can he finish? And it's in the back of the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, I love watching games like this when both teams have given everything they've got to try and win it. This is all the makings of a cracker.
Still going. Where to next? Harnik! Goal, Austria! And the comeback is complete. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Austria take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
De Bruyne. Austria still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Austria scoring 2 goals in next to no time to set it up thrillingly at 3-2. Harnik. Harnik with the cross. No, that's not going to find its target. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chance! Goes for it! And in it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! He was urged to shoot and he duly delivered.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Austria 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they've opened a nice gap at this stage, but there's nothing to stop them for trying to widen it a little further.
Now it's Benteke. And Benteke! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, listen, their task is tough enough already without missing chances like that. The next one has to go in.
Forward it goes. Danger averted for now. Harnik. Should have put that one away.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Alaba with the ball through. And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
After 84 minutes,
Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Austria grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, almost a 6th. Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Firmly met. So who's he picking out? Caught offside that time. Comes sliding in. It's a long forward pass. Down Bartlinger. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And that is the last effort of the game. Austria have sealed their place in the final, and their loyal support is in ecstasy. They head to the big day, genuinely expecting to win it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, what a way to win one of the hardest games you'll fare in any cup competition. They played the game and not the occasion, and that was impressive for me. I think that's how it's done.